Good afternoon. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to the first Yamni Innovation webinar series. We have all gathered here today to show cause and commend the remarkable contribution of the Ayurvedic contribution to the modern world. Ayurveda reveals the amazing diversity of research and innovation in the pharmaceutical science. The topic of the session of the webinar is role of isotine eye drop in the management of blindness. Let me introduce Yamni Innovation LLP. Incorporation dated of the company is 27 July 2020. Yamni Innovation believes health, healthy society is the growth engine of India. Knowledge generation and innovation is our USP. The philosophy of quality is the foundation of our service. Project management, medical writing, biostatics, bioinformatics, molecular diagnosis, pharmacovigilance, consultation, training of skill development. In this pandemic world, Ayurveda has saved the life of our country and many developing countries. A long list of classical medicine is described in Ayurvedic text. They are clinically effective, but due to lack of systemic clinical studies and documentation, they are not being used across the world. Yamni Innovation LLP has aimed to develop protocol of pre-clinical and clinical trials as per OECD guidelines. The innovation research of academic institution can be translated to a product for public use. Yamni Innovation LLP focus is to ensure the integrity of data and organize your finding and conclusion into clear and result-oriented presentation. Plants are the raw material of Ayurvedic drugs, and their quality is dependent on the climate, soil, and water. So, development of SOP as per good agricultural practice will be developed for prominent medicinal plants for pharma companies so that they can change the ratio of food plant in a polyherbal formulation to maintain the concentration of main active phytochemical in the finished product. The Yamni Innovation LLP is one of the leading contract research service providing company. Our organizer, Emeritus Professor Dr. Mahen Singh Basu, Senior Ayurvedic Eye Specialist, UP Ratn, a new eye drop based on Ayurvedic for treatment of eye diseases, discovered by Professor Dr. Mahen Singh Basu. This existing isotine eye drop based Ayurvedic is efficient for acuity of controlling the cataract eye diseases. Isotine eye drop is a unique combination of Ayurvedic herbs and bhasma. It is research product of Dr. Mahen Singh Basu. It is a boon for the medical field, especially the eye department. Various eye disorders like cataract, glaucoma, nearsightedness, and farsightedness can be successfully treated without surgery. With these eye drops, it also arrests the progression of the disease condition. पद्मश्री के सच्चे हकदार डॉक्टर महेंद्र सिंह बासु आयुर्वेदिक क्षेत्र के में नई खोज आइसोटिन आई ड्रॉप से बिना ऑपरेशन का कम पका हुआ मोतियाबिंद का इलाज संभव है। 170 से अधिक अवार्ड मिले हैं डॉक्टर बासु को गिरती नजर वापस लाने के विशेषज्ञ। On Isotin eye drop scientific validation, a meeting was organized between Professor S.K. Rajput, Director AIISM, Amity University, Noida, UP, and Professor Y.V. Tripathi, Dean, Faculty of Ayurveda, IMS, BHU, Varanasi, UP. On dated 30th in 2019 in the Chamber of Dean of Research and Resources collaboration between Amity University and Faculty of Ayurveda, IMS, BHU. Till today, cataract is the most life-threatening eye disorder in humans, which causes death across the globe. This eye drop system is equipped with time temperature clock module, where the doses of the treatment can be precisely tuned according to the requirement of patient. Dr. Basu reported that this Isotin eye drop Ayurvedic formulation is quite efficient in controlling the cataract. Isotin eye drop is considered perfectly safe as it does not hamper with other body parts in any way. Instead, it helps in examining the past ailment along with the new developments in the eye. Regular and proper monitoring of the drops helps in ensuring proper sight. Isotin eye drop is highly diluted. There is a trace of the original herb substance left in the dilution. It has been a conundrum for modern medicine. Isotin eye drop practitioners maintain that Isotin eye drop is more potent than any other eye drop, but could never explain the mechanism scientifically enough for the modern scientists. To explain the mechanism of Isotin eye drop, BHU IMS Ethical Committee has approved the proposal of Professor Vijayanand Mukhopadhyay and Department of Shalakya Tantra to assess the role of Isotin eye drop scientific validation in the prevention of cataract. Next, our speaker of the session are Mr. Hul Ruam, Vice President, Federal Association of Cambodia. Second, Dr. Sang Hong, Director, Federal Association of Cambodia. Third, Professor Vijayanandan Mukhopadhyay, PhD in Shalakya Tantra, HOD Department of Shalakya Tantra, Institute of Medical Sciences, BHU. Fourth, Dr. V.K. Shahi, former Assistant Director, Central Council Research in Ayurveda Science in New Delhi. Our expert, Professor Y.B. Tripathi, PhD, Biochemistry, former Dean, Ayurveda Faculty, IMS, BHU. May I request Emeritus Professor Dr. Mahen Singh Basu, our organizer, our expert consultant, Jagat Pharma, Professor Y.B. Tripathi, to allow me to start the session. The first speaker, Honorable Mr. Hul Ruam, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Professor Yamini Bhushan Tripathi, ex-Dean Faculty of Ayurveda, IMS BHU. And it is a great honor to host this seminar on the Isotin well-established eye drop developed by Dr. M.S. Basu, and it is being practiced for a long time. And it has a lot of biological properties, because you know in Ayurveda we believe that any disease is because of the disorder of three body humors, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And in the modern, there are different names of different diseases. But if you go to the root cause, there are only three tumors. So by treating one, you can treat more than one disease. For example, if anybody is here in Ayurveda, you know Vat Kalakali is for the disorder of Vata. There are 80 diseases described in the Charaka. It means all the 80 diseases can be cured if the Vata is cured. Based on that principle, the isotine has been developed, and now it is active on many type of eye diseases. You know, in Ayurveda, it is described 76 type of eye diseases. But all the 76 type of diseases are grouped into either Vata, Pitta, Kapha, or Raktaj, or Tridosh. So this means that we have to hit on the root cause. You see, in the COVID time also, the whole body immune system is very important. If that is strong, you will not be infected or you will not go under mortality. So it means that one management is enough to treat different symptoms which are being given different names. So today is we are very happy to have two speakers from abroad, from Cambodia. I welcome both of you. And now I request Dr. Krishna Deo to introduce the first speaker and let him start his lecture. Dr. Krishna Deo, please welcome him.
Is our first speaker, Paul Rowan. Please come to the speaker point. Start your speech, please.
Introduce him. Introduce him.
Thanks.
Yeah. Is our honorable
First of all,
national
thank
guest.
you so much. We are in the audience to say thank you so for Dr. Basu. Okay. Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay.
We
Okay.
can hear you.
So right. So first of all, on behalf of Cambodia team, I would like to say thank you so much for Dr. Basu and Indian team. Right. I can say that Isotine eye drop is the first Ayurvedic eye drops in Cambodia market. The first Ayurvedic eye drop. Because in Cambodia, long times ago, nobody knows Ayurvedic eye drop medicine. But as long as we cooperate with Jagat Pharma, especially we contact with Mr. Amran and directly recently Dr. Basu, then we are able to import Isotine Plus and others Isotine eye drop to Cambodia market and introduce to patients and doctors. Some doctors. As a result, so is around 10,000 patients with the eye problem that we are helping them to treat the eye disease. For example, like cataract, like myopia, like long sinus, and near sinus. And especially we are working closely with diabetic people. Diabetic people that they are having such a problem with the eyes when the sugar in the blood go high. So with this, they cannot see everything clearly. So Isotine is working very very strongly with the diabetic people to help them maintain the eye health. Now, amount 10,000 patients, they are very satisfied with our products. It's iSteam Plus, right? So we can say that iSteam is playing very important role in eye disease management. And thank you so much for Dr. Basu and the team that have this technology innovation for eye, for helping our people. We are doing this business not only for profit, not only for money, but we are working so hard to provide a satisfied eye health program for them. Then we recommend that we will work strongly and commitment to Dr. Basu and group and the team for Cambodian community to manage eye problem, manage the blindness. So more and more patients will access to our eye drops, that they can prevent their eyes disease or eye problem. As in Cambodia, after we introduce iSteam as Ayurvedic eye drop in the market, now somebody else from India also trying to enter Ayurvedic eye drop in Cambodia market. But like I say,
Emeritus Professor.
because
आवाज कट गई, आवाज नहीं आ रही, आवाज खत्म हो गई।
ये मेरी इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम हो गई।
and some doctors recommend, give the feedback, very good quality eye drops. So
कोई बोल रहा है, आवाज क्यों कट रही है? यही सब चीजें डिस्टर्ब करता है।
इसमें आ रही है नहीं?
and we want to expand this business. We want to export, working with Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. Besides Cambodia, we want to work with them to build the teams in Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. So I think I don't have much to talk today, but in conclusion, we, on behalf of Cambodia team, we strongly believe in Dr. Basu and your team that we will expand our business and expand our work, our management to allow people can access iSteam eye drop to whole countries in Cambodia. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Professor. You have spoken very nicely. Friends, after listening to this professor from Cambodia, I can guess that iSteam is being used rigorously in these countries, and now he is planning to extend it to different neighboring countries also. And one thing he mentioned that it is very effective in the diabetic retinopathy and the diabetes induced cataract. So both of these diseases are very prominent in the country now, and this is the time when we can look for the preventive measure, because the diabetes is increasing all over the world. So we have to look for the preventive measure
next speaker is Professor Vijay Nanda Mukhopadhyay, PhD in Kalaketan, HOD Department of Kalaketan. Please, Professor Mukhopadhyay.
Yes, sir. My screen, can you hear?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear?
Dr. Mukhopadhyay,
Please,
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you, sir.
Very.
can
Oh,
hear
may I
you, sir.
start, sir? May I start, organizer? May I start? Okay.
Please, sir, you start your.
Very good afternoon, and hope all is well in this COVID crisis, and wish you all the best of 2 days. Very gala days as Akshay Tritiya as well as Eid Mubarak. First of all, I must pay my heartfelt gratitude to the joint organizer, Damini Innovative LLP, and Professor Basu, the managing, and Professor Basu, the managing director of Jagat Pharma, as well as the director of Basu Eye Research Institute and Basu Eye Hospital. I am very much grateful to Professor Jamini Bhushan Tripathi, former Dean, Faculty of Ayurveda, world famous researcher and biochemist, and above all, my Gurujis from my studies of postgraduate studies in BHU. Firstly, now next, all the dignified participants, Dr. Sang Hong, Director, Federal Association of Cambodia, Kampuchea, Mr. Hol Roham, Vice President, Faculty of Federal Association of Cambodia, Dr. V.K. Sai, former Assistant Director, CCRS, and this Clinical Director, Dr. Krishnadev, Coordinator, and other dignified participants. So now I am going to place my presentation today. This topic is role of isotine eye drop in the management of blindness and visual impairment. So this is the background of this topic: introduction, community ophthalmology, and Ayurveda in integrated approach, blindness. Before going to the isotine eye drop, we must know about the blindness and what is visual impairments. And also, one project has been accepted by me under the umbrella of BHU, Banaras University. So that to be presented and ultimately conclusion. Sarvendriyanang Nayanang Pradhanam. As you know, vision is the unique and greatest gift of the Almighty. By the help of it, we can see the nice, beautiful world and enjoy the flora and fauna. As you know, out of 5 sense organs, 4 sense organs comes under the domain of Salak Tantra. It is one of important branch of Ayurveda. That is Salak Tantra. It is Urdhva Jatrigata Roga. It comes under as one of the important parts or out of 8 clinical branches of Ayurveda. Ayurveda, the age-old science of life, and its maintaining and preserving the purity in the form of new era and modernization. So, before going to the subject, I must know what is about how blindness and how our Ayurvedic doctors, as well as alternative medicine doctors, even alternative medicine from Cambodia, can help to solve the vision problem. There are different opinion about the blindness. So, as per in ophthalmology, the term blindness strictly refers to the inability to perceive light. Actually, when there is no perception of light, but there is a lot of definition has come when the vision is less than 360 by Snell's chart or its equivalent. In 1979, added the inability to count fingers in daylight at a distance of 3 meters or to indicate vision than 3 by 60 or is equivalent. Other definition of blindness, that is economic blindness, that is vision in better eye in between 630 by due to 660. And social blindness, when the reduced, vision is too much decreased. It is only 1 feet. When the person is able to see, it is 160. And total blindness, no light perception. Of course, the term has come in community ophthalmology, aberrable blindness. It includes both preventable and curable. As preventable blindness can easily be prevented by attacking the positive factor. As in case of corneal ulcer, we can transplant, we can do the treatment of corneal ulcer. In the same way, people worldwide. The strategic approaches of vision, right to sight, that is global perspective, are training of the eye health personnel, strengthening use of appropriate affordable technology, and mobilization of resource. Disease prevention and control globally, who has identified 5 major blinding eye conditions which are cataract. It may be both in mature condition or in immature condition. Childhood blindness, trachoma, refractive error, and onchocerciasis mostly affect in South Africa. These are the strategic plan, Vision 2020, Universal Eye Health, the global action plan, and a vision for the future. These are the national program for control blindness and visual impairment in India. This is it is launched in 1976. Our main objective is NPCB was launched in following goals: to provide comprehensive eye care facilities for primary, secondary, and tertiary levels of the eye health care, and to reduce prevalence of blindness in population from 1.3% as per ICMR study to 0.3% in 2000 AD. And this is the plan of action and activities by NPCB. Basic program components: the extension of eye care service, establishment of permanent infrastructure, and intensification of eye health education. Establishment of permanent infrastructure and intensification of eye health education. These are the program organization and strategic plan for Vision 2020. Reduction of disease burden, mainly cataract, childhood blindness, refractive error, corneal blindness, diabetic retinopathy, glaucoma, and trachoma. Human resource development. This is very important. What we are doing: mind level ophthalmic personnel, hospital based. These include ophthalmic nurses, ophthalmic technician, optometrist, and ophthalmologist, and community based MLOP induce those with outreach, field function, and such primary care and ophthalmic assistance. Eye care infrastructure development. These are the requirements in India, and role of eye camps in prevention of blindness. Early medical treatment in premature state is very important. These are the main objectives of Ayurvedic fraternity. Of course, organization of eye camp. Presently, 2 types of eye camp are held: comprehensive eye care camps with reach out approach, and screening eye camp, that is reach in approach with comprehensive eye care. Reach in approach and screening camps are held in rural and remote areas where eye care facilities are available. Patients are provided comprehensive eye care services, including refraction. Patients in need to cataract surgery are then transported to nearest well-equipped hospitals. And documentation, monitoring, and evaluation. These are very important. The complete and meticulous record of the patients treated in eye camp, along with a noted managed, should be kept. So now I am coming to the project presentation, why I accepted from the sponsor a project presentation of cataract with isotine eye drop. This particular drops has been accepted for clinical trial in early or immature senile cataract. Isotine eye drop already in clinical use. Single blind randomized clinical trial, brief description of protocol. Multicentric, Sir Sundarlal Hospital, BHU, and Dr. Basu's Eye Hospital for Eye Care. And principal investigator are Professor B. Mukhoda, myself, and co-principal investigator Professor O.S. Moria, HOD Ophthalmology, IMS, and statistician Professor T.V. Singh, Department of Biostatistics.
जो participants हैं,
And title of the proposal: total isotine eye drop and Ayurvedic polyherbal minerals formulation, management of cataract. Prevalence of cataract. In the West, the incidence of cataract in population over 50 years is 6%, while in developing countries it is about 40%. Timir. This timir and cataract starts from the word andhera, meaning itself waterfall. Timir is derived from the word which means ledana. That is imbibing of moisture, increase of watery substance in the eye. This timir denotes a shadow of the darkness. Actually, this term has been described very nicely in Ayurvedic literature, and Acharya Nimi and Sushruta is the pioneer of this research. Timir actually we can consider is as a condition of immature cataract. In modern medicine, potassium iodide aspirin are used in early cataract, delaying the progression of but no conclusive result. Isotine we have taken in our project for immature cataract. So what is the genesis?
म्यूट कीजिए
2 decades witness a clear global inclination for drugs
Okay,
and fruit from natural resources. With the realization of health hazards and toxicity, 2 decades, with modern unbiased innovative system of medicine was envisaged that would bring out the best of modern and traditional system of medicines. Although the concept of two systems differed from each other greatly, yet they had a lot in common, particularly with reference to ocular diseases occurring in old age, such as cataract, macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, glaucoma, refractive errors, etc., to examine its role in improvement of visual acuity. Extensive probe into Ayurvedic literature lead to the genesis of isotine eye drop, which we wanted to examine and validate in order to be accepted by the modern. Yes. Now, can you see?
Yes, very clearly.
Yes, sir. So these are the ingredients composition of isotine eye drop, having 4 herbal as well as 4 minerals, out of which Jasad Bhasma, Tankar Bhasma, that is borax, aluminum sulfate, and copper sulfate, and Pudina, Polas, Opar, and Purnava, and Pudina. These are the 4 herbal ingredients, and this is a distillate, crystal clear. Yes, can you hear?
Yes.
So yes, this is our marketing. This has been prepared by the Jagat Pharma, and last 35 years it has been practiced in different types of disease, especially immature cataract, macular degeneration, retinal, diabetic retinopathy, different types of refractive errors, mostly myopia, myopic complications, hypermetropia, and these are the indications. Mostly it is immature cataract, myopia, hypermetropia, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, retinitis pigmentosa, and color blindness. This is the chemical constituent of the, as per which we go through the deep to the constituents of this isotine, Polasabomar, having lot of biochemical ingredients which have tremendous effect to the metabolism of the lens, leading to the halt or prevention of the cataract. Of course, this medicine, there is some by analysis in some other institute, but no chromatographic fingerprinting of polyharbamineral formulation has done. But it is very important because it is very crystal clear on what is the chromatographic fingerprinting, and also after giving to the eye, does it really penetrate to the cornea, transcontinental penetrating? So this is very important by this chromatographic fingerprint of isotine eye drop, as well as after application in clinicals and an experimental study by keeping out the aqueous from the rabbit eye. This is the physiological analysis. This pH value is 6.9, mild acidic, and it is crystal clear eye drop. It has no heavy metals within the limit, as it has been investigated by CDRI as per Professor Basu, and by atomic absorption method. So it is within the limit, and it has no bacteriological load. An experimental study in drug induced cataract albino rat was conducted in one polyharbor minerals, that is Cytomoladi anjana collyriums, in our department's PhD research work, and was found very significant result. And Dr. Basu indicates its significant effect on subjective parameters related to vision improvement. But it needs objective parameters to verify the claim, and isotine prevents the progress of cataract and improve vision and reverse the cataractogenesis in early stage, that is lamella. So why this project? On the whole, it has been conceptualized that the cataract is the result of multiple subthreshold cataract traces acting in a concert, one by one. Age is one of these cataract traces, and that superimposition of other toxic traces on the aging lens may accelerate the rate of cataract formation. Conversely, elimination one or more cataractogenic traces may delay the cataract formation. Polyharbor mineral eye drops used in Ayurveda to treat the common causes of vision loss, mainly in cataract, timir, kasha, and linganas, may work in different cataractogenic trace processes. That's why this project has been accepted. And before going to, there must be one idea of the cataract. Any structural, physical, biochemical, optical change in the crystalline length of the eye that affect the transmission of the rays of light and hampers the overall definition. These are the simple classifications of the cataract and clinical. This is very important. Clinical immature cataract, but we are mainly concerned with the immature cataract because our medicine drug of investigation is isotine eye drop. In case of mature, probably it has no role. This is the etiological classification. These are all congenital. And concerning the acquired, only senile. This senile cataract factor affecting the age of onset. These are different types of senile cataract, but senile affecting the age of onset. This is the main important types of cataract which is in our concern. So just I'm giving, this is the lens. This human lens is natural clear. This is the cross section of the eyeball, and this is the lens. And in front side, we can see it. So the lens is avascular. It has no blood supply. Only it gets in nutrition with the help of aqueous from anterior chamber and posterior chamber. It comes through this from here. So this is a ciliary body and ciliary process. With this is gets its nutrition and maintenance its transparency. This is the optics passes through, and after passing forms a clear image, but when there is any opacity, the image definition becomes disturbed. Thereafter, patient cannot see properly, and that is the outcome of immature cataract or mature cataract when patient not able to see. Crystal lens is a biconvex avascular structure and basement membrane situated by the epithelium. The normal lens is transparent and congenital and irrespective of effect of cataract. Mechanism of loss of transparency, decrease in function of palm transport mechanism, sodium potassium ratio, and decrease the level of amino acid, thus decrease synthesis of proteins and hydration of lens fiber, thus denaturation of lens protein, so opacity of cortical lens fiber. This is the actual mechanism course events. This is the faulty ionic pump, reversal of sodium potassium ratio, hydration, formation of opacification, reduce oxidative reaction, decrease level of amino acids. Actually, in cataract, what happened? Decrease synthesis of lens fiber protein, thereby coagulation of protein, and total protein remains same, but soluble protein becomes decreased. Insoluble, that is solid protein, increases, causing this opacification of the lens. So these are the stages of maturation, stages of lamellar separation. This stage is very important for us. When we can start, or even up to stage of incipient cataract, these are the reversible stage. So when we can start our isotine eye drop, we may have good result. From this stage, we can reverse or we can stop the progress from this. But whenever there is up to this stage, but whenever there is mature cataract or immature cataract, probably you don't have any role of this herbal isotonic eye drop. In Ayurvedic concept, this is the timir. Timir means in immature cataract, when it has been described very nicely in Sushruta and Acharya Bhagavad in Drishtigata Roga, when there is immature, when the lens becomes transparent or mild opacification, then we say it is timira. It also produces some darkness of vision. Thereafter, it gradually becomes opacified and becomes scotch, and ultimately it becomes totally opaque and causing the mature cataract. So these are the two stages where we can have very good scope for our. These are the clinical features. As you all know of what cataract, glare, unicular polypia, patient may see more than two objects, colored halos, black spot, irregular blurring, distortion of image, misdivision, and loss of vision sometimes. And what to do? These are the diagnoses. This is visual acuity, auto refraction, keratometry. These are the parameters which should be taken in our project work. That is visual acuity, auto refraction, keratometry, A scan, anterior depth. This A scan machine is very important for our clinical trial to find anterior depth, lens thickness, and axial length. Depth and direct ophthalmology, documentation, biomicroscopy with documentation, this technique of DLS with corneal tomography. DLS is very important, direct light scattering technique with the corneal tomography to detect early cataract. So this instrument is very important to detect in case of early cataract. Thereby you can apply. Firstly, you have to diagnose the cases and progression in molecular level, and this is also an instrument for diagnosis with the help of instrument. Management, as there is very nice description of timir, kach, as well as lingonas in our Ayurvedic literature, and it is very rich. One, it has been defined medical and surgical. When it is immature, we can go on with this Sneopan, Raktamokshan, Virechan, Nosra, Anjan, Basti, Tarpan, Lepa, Netrasekova, and Aschatan eye drops. In our Ayurvedic classic, there is very nice indication of local therapeutics, Tarpan, Putupak, Seik, Aschatan, and Anjan. Of course, this portion is medical treatment of cataract in case of immature condition, and there is vivid description of surgical indication also when it is mature. Nikopaj Lingonas Sastakarma. This is management of cataract, surgical, non-surgical management of cataract, measures improve vision, incident cataract, and formulation of Ayurvedic eye drops need to be scientific validation. This medical, concerning the medical treatment in modern medicine, they often use aspirin, or sometimes iodide, or sometimes they prescribe goggles, or some people dilating medicine, sometimes vitamin E and aspirin. But in our Ayurveda, this formulation, polyherbal minerals formulation, to be explored scientifically. Research protocol. This is a research protocol. How the research can be continued? Ayurvedic polyherbal formulation may be effective in halting progression of senile cataract. This is the hypothesis. Aim and objective: to study the efficacy of polyherbal mineral formulation. This is our aim and objective. Study design, single blind randomized controlled clinical trial. Study preparation. This is 200, which has been 200% along with dropout patient has been taken in our clinical study of immature or early senile cataract randomly will be assessed from the Alak Tantra and Ophthalmology SS Hospital IMS BHU. After these 200 patients will be divided into groups of 100 each. And sampling technique randomly allocated patients into different groups with the help of inclusion criteria. Then registration of the patient will be done by written information consent in this study protocol, and central registration of clinical trial will also be done after IC, the institutional ethical clearance. Grouping of the patient. The study will be conducted on 200 patients to be registered from OPD of Salaka, Tantra Ophthalmology, and SS Hospital BHU. The patient will be registered irrespective of their age, sex, religion. Group 1, in this group, 100 patients taken as placebo control group of distilled water eye drop, 1 drop, thrice drop a drop for 6 months, followed by follow-up up to 6 months without any intervention. And group 2, this is our trial group. In this group, 100 patients and treated with polyharbo formulation, that is isotretinoin eye drop, 1 drop twice a one drop thrice a for 6 months, followed by follow-up of 3 months. And the trial drugs will be supplied freely to the patient by the manufacturer. This point is very short. Only so this is the inclusion criteria. Only senile cataract will be taken in study with consent of the patient by filling up the consent form. Subjective parameters with grading and documentation like glare, myopic shift, national eye. And this is one thing questionnaire to be prepared. And poor color distinction, black spot, blurred vision, deterioration, and contrast sensitivity. These are the parameters which to be taken in our study. And visual acuity, these are the exclusion criteria. Patients suffering from systemic disorders, patient having hypermature cataract, and patient not willing to take polyharbo formulation for clinical trial and not agree to fill up the consent form. These are the objective parameters. Visual acuity lie between less than 660 and more than 360. So if the vision is less than 360, we can assume that it is very mature cataract, thereby we are not taking in our research protocol. Test for iris shadow, color of iris, slit lamp biomicroscopy, fundus examination, laser interferometer, potential acuity meter, OCT for macular pathology, contrast sensitivity, glare testing, visual acuity testing, refraction. Any sorts of adverse reaction like low color shifting followed by stopping of trial, this is very important to be noted. And this in our cataract, it has been graded in that way, grade 4 grade 0, 1, 2, 3, and criteria none, mild, moderate, and severe. These are the grading with the help of slit lamp biomicroscopy, lens opacity classifications for subcapsular cataract, P1 to P5 level, cortical cataract. Actually, when there is opacity, it comes in 3 ways: subcapsular, cortical, and nuclear. So these are the different grading N1 to N5, and dynamic light scattering with corneal topography to assess even minute opacity. Progression of cataract grades, these are stage 1, 2, to vacuous, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, hazy cortex, and in case of stage 3 cataract, dense opacity in both cortex and nucleus. This stage actually we are not accepting in our research protocol. Study schedule before treatment, this is the baseline, and 3 months, as it is 6 months trial. After stopping of drugs, we'll do the follow-up of 3 months without drug intervention. And next, so it is a total 1 year study, 6 months drug study and 3 months follow-up without stop, and to find out in recurrence after stopping medicines. And next 9 to 12 months results, data collection, data analysis, and publication. So ethical clearance and statistical evaluation. This ethical clearance has been achieved from the Institute of Medical Science Institute Ethical Committee, BHU, Varanasi. MIU's IoT, Memorandum on Understanding awaiting with the sponsorer, and BHU followed by clinical trial central registration for RCT process. And RCT is also registration is on process. That is, central registration is on process. Statistical evaluation will accept different, and duration of period, this is 1 year. Desirable outcomes, that is evidence-based isotretinoin eye drop, will be marketed for prevention of progress of cataract. This is the license of Jagat Pharma, which I got from their sponsor, and the renewal of license. And this is, there are branches of batteries of medicine which is produced by Jagat Pharma, but only isotretinoin eye drop is taken in your concern. So clinical trial to be done in this time, but one question certainly arises to me: before development of any drug, there must be experimental studies. Unless we do the experimental studies, we cannot totally say that the drug is effective. So these are different protocols, these are study design in experimental study, which can prove, suppose, to evaluate the anti-angiogenic potential of isotonic drop using in OVO-CHIP, chorioallantoic membrane assay. These are the future for diabetic retinopathy. And vascular endothelial growth factor. This is very important, which is very important factor for diabetic retinopathy. So if these drugs really works on as an anti-angiogenic effect, certainly it will have effect on diabetic retinopathy. So with this experimental study, we can claim if it is proved. And to evaluate the anti-angiogenic potentials of isotonic drop using vivo corneal neovascularization assay in rat, corneal ulcer and dry eye. Dry eye, it has step, so this is very important. To evaluate the antioxidant activity using the diphenyl hydryl DPPH radical scavenging assay and estimation of biochemical parameters such as lipid peroxidation, aldose reductase, then reduced glutathione, protein content, soluble and insoluble age, AGE, advanced glycolated end products, protein oxidation, and crystalline profile by HPLC in galactose-induced cataract in vivo. These experimental studies are very much important if we found, because there are a lot of oxidative damage and trace which affects to the lens protein leading to the cataract. So if we can find out all these biochemical parameters are in proper way, so we can establish it has an effect on in vivo as well as in clinical trial. To study the intraocular penetration of formulation, there are a lot of confused in certain people, and people, especially modern people, whether the drug is intraocular penetration or doing any work within the eye, there must be penetration. It may be transcorneal, or there are three barriers: blood aqueous barrier, blood retinal barrier into. So whether the drug is penetrate towards the eye to the anterior segment as well as posterior segment, this test is very important by ultra high performance liquid chromatography with mass spectrometry for cataract. To evaluate the anti-inflammatory activity of the formulation using carrageenan introduced for edema in rats, anti-inflammatory and leukotriene before inhibition assay must cell degranulation assay, allergic inflammatory eye diseases. So a diabetic retinopathy recent concept is that mostly it is inflammatory. If our drug can penetrate and will show any anti-inflammatory effect, certainly it will have the effect on diabetic retinopathy. And to evaluate the anti-cancer activity against HeLa cells using MTT assay for cytotoxicity of the eye after using isotonic drop. Whether any side effects that can be assessed with this experimental study. So on the whole, this is my conclusion. India accounts 12 million blind people of the total estimated 45 million blind people, 5 million by the year. 14.9 of every 1,000 Indians are blind compared to about 3 per 1,000 in developed countries. Prevalence blindness in India at present 1.1 National Prevention Control of Blindness Survey are major cause of cataract. Out of these, major cause of cataract is 62.6%. At present, more than 22 million cataract cases waiting to be operated in India. So these are the huge number of patients which you can take care in case which these patients, if we can take care for in early stage, maybe it can halt the cataract change and need not do the cataract. 2/3 of the blindness is estimated to be preventable or curable if efforts are made. Mobile eye camps door to door is the only way for providing treatment. The Global Initiative Vision 22, the right to sight is the human right. No citizen goes blind needlessly, or being blind does not remain. And sight can be prevented reasonable of skill and resources. Ayurveda as well as Salak Tantra, this is Urdhva Jyotirgata, which treats the eye disease, has tremendous potentiality and to contribute substantially in the field of ophthalmology to serve the mankind. So, why Ayurvedic ophthalmic doctor cannot be included in national policy for control of blindness? And this is my slogan: right to sight, right to Ayurvedic ophthalmic doctors. Thank you. This is in
That's
short.
great.
I am very much grateful for giving me chance and share my opinion to consider both Germany Innovatives LLP and Professor Emeritus Basu. Thank you.
From his talk, I can understand that he has an extensive plan for the scientific development of isotine, and
Yes, sir.
he has a mission to make India right for sight. So all the blindness, the 12 million people are blind, and the Jagat Pharma and the Dr. Basu's institution is also having Bina Operation Motiabind Drishti Dosh Nivaran Samiti. These people are joining hands with Banaras Hindu University. This is a great opportunity. And now the Cambodian scientist has already told that he is doing a clinical use more than 10,000 patients. So in India as well as abroad, the isotine is in practice. The only problem with this drug is the scientific standardization that Mukhopadhyay has taken responsibility for doing it. It's very good. So you know that the isotine has a many claims because it is a polyherbal and mineral. And one slide of Mukhopadhyay clearly is told that it has an antibacterial, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-angiogenesis. Because you know the retinopathy is because of the bleeding, and more angiogenesis because of the blockage of the vessels and new vessel synthesis. So these things are being blocked by all the 6 ingredients of the isotine. Now the question is, which drug is acting on which part? But in totality, isotine is acting all the positive parameters of blindness.
Multifaceted, multidirectional effect.
Multifaceted. It is a multi-pronged drug which Dr. Basu has developed, and it is a Dr. Basu has in practice for more than 35 years, and I think that more than lakh people have already used it, and he has the video recording of these patients also. But now this needs to be internationally recognized, internationally published.
Yes.
Of Banaras Hindu University, we will achieve this goal. And friends, one thing more that Dr. Mukhopadhyay very clearly said, that preventive measure, early screening of the society, mobile camp is important.
Yes,
And
sir.
I think this is the mission of Dr. Basu also, that he has to bring everybody side. So for this particular work, mobile camp is very important.
Yes,
And
sir.
I can assure you that this year we are going to start a preventive mobile eye care camp with the help of Jagat Pharma, Yamni Innovation, and Banaras Hindu University.
Sir, I'd like to thank Professor Mukhopadhyay for the last slogan you were talking about. कि आपने कहा कि क्यों आयुर्वेद के डॉक्टर नेशनल मिशन में नहीं आ सकते अगेंस्ट ब्लाइंडनेस. ये बहुत अच्छा आपका मतलब प्रयास है, एंड यू आर आस्किंग द नेशनल गवर्नमेंट to think over. We really appreciate your approach. May I ask Professor Emeritus Professor Mahendra Singh Basu to speak on? Sir.
Everybody, I am very thankful to all of you to attend this beautiful meeting. And now we are discussing about the blindness. How can improve the remove the blindness all over the world? As we know, it is unfortunate that India have a blind people in the world. So our government of India has spent 7,000 rupees, 1,000 crore rupees to control the blindness. So
वो आगे
how it can be do? I am thankful to all of you to attend this beautiful meeting, and now we are discussing on blindness. India is a top list of the blind people all over the world. Unfortunately, our government of India spend 40 to 50,000 crore rupees every year to control the national control blind program. But I am very to say to sorry that not in our India or other countries also not successful to control the blindness due to so many causes. Not only cataract is a cause of blindness, retina is also cause of blindness. Every year, retina main cause of the blindness is 70% is retina, and 20 to 25% blindness due to the cataract. According to the Danona and co-workers, Grant published his study on the American Journal of Ophthalmology that they said that cataract is only do all over the world, but after surgery, 20 to 25% patient blind after cataract surgery, and rest of the amount is 70, 80, 90% patient blind due to the retinal problem. That is diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, retinal pigmentosa, color blindness, so many other causes. Due to this, all causes patient become blind. So this is a great challenge to the ophthalmologists and doctors. How can it big problem solve this big problem? So I am happy to inform you that we are control the blindness not over our India and other countries also by the isotine eye drop and other herbal medicines. So we are doing this work. इसमें मैं थोड़ा सा और भी कहना चाहूँगा कि जो ब्लाइंडनेस हो रही है उसको खत्म करने के लिए हमको सबको मिलकर काम करना है। उसकी बात यह है कि आजकल कोरोना 93 जो चल रहा है कोरोना वायरस, इसमें बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स ही आ रही हैं। इसमें आंखों के ऊपर बहुत बैड असर पड़ रहा है। जैसे आजकल जो है ये जो हम लोग देखते हैं ये जो आइसोटीन के द्वारा जो ठीक कर रहे हैं, आंखें कुछ बाहर आ रही हैं, इसको ठीक करने के लिए हमारी आइसोटीन अच्छा काम करती है। इसके अलावा बहुत सी बीमारियों को जो है हम यहाँ ठीक कर रहे हैं। हम जो अभी बहुत डिटेल में तो मैं नहीं बताऊंगा क्योंकि अभी हमारे जो डॉक्टर मुसा फैजा जी ने इसके ऊपर काफी डिटेल में जो है आप सबको बताया है। तो मैं पुनः जो है आप सबका बहुत ही धन्यवाद करता हूं कि आप सब ने मिलकर के यहाँ आए और इसको जो है डिटेल तो आपने सब ने बताया। थैंक यू, धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर, आपने अपना बहुमूल्य समय दिया और आपने काला फंगस के बारे में बताया, आई फंगस के बारे में बताया। अभी पैंडेमिक प्रॉब्लम है कोरोना का, उस पैंडेमिक प्रॉब्लम में आई के बारे में आपने जो बताया कि अभी रिसेंट जो ब्लैक फंगस आंखों में देखा जा रहा है उसके बारे में बताया, बहुत अच्छा रहा।
नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पे जो हम लोग जो है और इन सब की बीमारियों के बारे में डिस्कशन करेंगे कि किस हाउ कैन ऑल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व दिस थिंग। तो आगे का जो टाइम होगा हमारे कृष्ण जी बताएंगे। ओके
सर may I ask Professor Yamini Tripathi, please ask some question if you like. Sir.
Professor, yes.
Professor
Any question?
YB Tripathi.
Any question for any participant? Any question for any participant?
Yes, sir.
Booliye.
Yeah.
Okay, from Cambodia,
Please
sir.
ask.
I have question.
Cambodia. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Please ask. Please ask.
Okay. So once again, thank you so much, Dr. Basu and
Hello.
Professor and all the Indian team. So I have the one question, because now, you know, because the world is more advanced, children start using mobile phone, smart tablet, mobile phone, and other electronic. Okay, that can
Electronic
affect can affect the eyes health. So this is isotin can help this to stop blindness for children, because they are starting using mobile phone and other tablet. So all those electronic items can affect the eye health of the children. And one more request. For on behalf of Cambodia team, I would like to invite Dr. Basu and the team coming to visit Cambodia.
Okay, okay.
Oh, that's great.
I will come.
Onkar Bhatt,
That's-
certainly we'll go there and we'll see the Onkar Bhatt.
So great, so great, so great.
Okay.
So great offer.
Right.
Very good.
Your question was on devices being used and the blindness, sir.
Yes,
Is that not, sir?
for children.
सर मैं एमेरिटस प्रोफेसर महेंद्र सिंह बासु से निवेदन करता हूं सर कि आप ये जो पूछ रहे हैं कंबोडियन होल रोएम, इनके प्रश्न को आप समझ गए। इनका कहना है कि जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है बच्चों के द्वारा, लोगों के द्वारा, उसमें आइसोटिन का क्या प्रभाव हो रहा है और उसमें ब्लाइंडनेस में किस तरह से उसको रोक सकते हैं, इसके बारे में ये इज आस्किंग अबाउट।
जो आंखों के ऊपर जो पूछ रहे हैं, ये ऐसा है कि आजकल जो कोरोना वायरस चल रहा है, इसका जो है बहुत बैड इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है। आजकल लोग जो है
सर मोबाइल में आप आवाज को रोकिए सर। आपका दो स्पीकर बोल रहा है,
आवाज पे नहीं आ रहा।
आपका आवाज दो स्पीकर से आ रहा है, आपके मोबाइल से भी आ रहा है, आपके लैपटॉप से भी आ रहा है।
लैपटॉप पे जो डिस्टर्ब हो गया।
बोलिए हाँ
डबल आवाज आ रही है सर।
अरे ठीक है यार, आवाज आ रही है, हाँ बोलिए।
ठीक है, ओके
ठीक है।
एक्चुअली जो कोरोना वायरस जो आजकल फैला हुआ है, इसमें पेशेंट्स को बहुत ज्यादा एंटीबायोटिक दिए जा रहे हैं।
नहीं, अब
इसके ऊपर जो है आंखों के ऊपर बहुत बुरा असर पड़ रहा है, विजन लॉस हो रहा है। दूसरा है कि आजकल घरों में रह रहे हैं लोग, जो घरों में रह रहे हैं, तो आजकल सारे ऑफिस का वर्क जो है वो कर रहे हैं उसमें मोबाइल पे, लैपटॉप पे, और इस पे टीवी लोग देख रहे हैं। बच्चे जो है टीवी मोबाइल पे गेम्स खेल रहे हैं। उससे क्या हो रहा है कि आंखों पर बहुत बैड असर पड़ रहा है, विजन लॉस हो रहा है। इस तरीके से ब्लाइंडनेस जो है तेजी से दुनिया में बढ़ती चली जा रही है। इसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए जो आइसोटिन आई ड्रॉप है, ये हर बीमारी में बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट दे रही है। स्टेरॉइड, एंटीबायोटिक और जो बीमारियां हैं उनमें इसके बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स हैं। तो इसमें जो है ये जो अभी ब्लैक फंगस के ऊपर जो बात आई थी, बहुत ज्यादा पॉपुलर हो रही है, इसको भी जो है हमने 1-2 केसेस ठीक किए हैं, क्योंकि ये नई बीमारी नहीं है। ये खाली कंजक्टिवाइटिस वगैरह होता है, फंगल कंजक्टिवाइटिस है, उसको हम पहले से ही ठीक कर रहे हैं, कोई ऐसा नए नहीं है। और जो विजन इसमें लॉस हो रहा है एंटीबायोटिक का स्टेरॉइड ज्यादा लेने से या और कारण से, इसको हम अपने आइसोटिन से रिकवर कर रहे हैं। हेलो
जी, सुनाई पड़ रहा है, बोलिए।
हाँ सर,
एनी क्वेश्चन?
सर may I translate your points in English for our honorable international guest Paul Ryan. उनका as per the Emeritus Professor Mahendra Singh Basu, he is speaking about isotene is of great help and is doing a great for humanity, for eye disorder. Many of the children, they are getting proper sight by taking isotene on their eyes, and whatever effect they have been getting from electronic device, it is being revised by isotene eye drop. I hope you can get me, and you hope you have got me, Fulran, Honorable.
He has also said that it may be it is preventing the black fungus also.
Yeah.
Black fungus is also can be prevented in the early stage to
In
stop
this
its
pandemic.
progress.
In
If
this
black
pandemic
fungus, it actually enters
world.
to the nose, then it just goes to sinus, and actually it comes through the carotid artery and ophthalmic artery to the eye, ultimately causes the blood vessels narrow or gangrene. Thereafter, vision is lost. And in case of, as Dr. Halrion told, does it any effect on dryness? Certainly, as it one of the ingredients is aluminum sulfate, alum. It has vasoconstrictor. So any sorts of congestion, certainly it will reduce. Of course, in this drug it can be developed more if it added Ayurvedic medicine. This is honey. It is tear. So tear film may be developed. So in case of
our next speaker, Dr. V.K. Shahi. He is our ex-director from Central Council of Ayurveda. Dr. V.K. Shahi, please come to the speaker point.
चाहते हैं कह सकते हैं
हाँ कहिए सर।
सर उमाशंकर तिवारी हेडक्वार्टर कानपुर से। सर आज जैसे कंबोडिया से ऑफर मिला डॉक्टर साहब को, और ये जानकर बड़ा गौरव की बात है हमारे लिए और हमारे डॉक्टर साहब के लिए। बहुत अच्छा लगा ये सुनकर कि डॉक्टर साहब को ऑफर मिला कि कंबोडिया आइए। इसके लिए हमारे भारत के लिए और डॉक्टर जगत फार्मा के लिए और डॉक्टर बासु के लिए बहुत गौरव की बात है। थैंक यू सर।
वो वाला
मैं दिनेश कुमार मिश्रा कानपुर।
बोलिए।
हेलो
बोलिए क्वेश्चन।
सर ये क्वेश्चन हमारा ये है कि क्या कोरोना वैक्सीन की दोनों डोज लेने के बाद क्या आंखों पे असर इसका पड़ेगा कुछ?
ऑन कीजिए। ऑन कीजिए।
हेलो सर, माय क्वेश्चन इज कि कोरोना की दोनों वैक्सीन लेने के बाद क्या इसका असर हमारी आंखों पे भी पड़ सकता है?
क्यों नहीं पड़ सकता? बिल्कुल पड़ सकता है, क्योंकि ये कोरोना के दोनों डोज लेने के बाद भी तो कोरोना हो रहा है
जी।
तो ये किसी में हो रहा है, क्योंकि ये इन्फेक्शन तो ये जो है वो आपके आंखों के अंदर जो म्यूकस के रूप में 20-25 दिन रह सकता है ये, तो ये आंखों पर जो है असर डाल सकता है ये। इसलिए इसका अपने आप को सेफ रखना जरूरी है
जी। ओके सर।
सबको धन्यवाद दीजिए।
Thank you very much, our Emeritus Professor Mahendra Singh Basu, our Professor Y.B. Tripathi, and Professor Mahendra Singh, Professor B.N. Mukhopadhyay, sir, and the participants, with your kind presence, with your kind presence, this webinar successful hua, and we'll let you all for next seminar, next webinar. We'll ask you everyone to be so kind to cooperate with our webinar. There had been many problems with the net. With your kind cooperation, this webinar will end here.
Visit us.
Thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Bashir,
Very nice
don't
meeting
forget to visit us. Cambodia.
Sir.
Please welcome to Cambodia. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks, sir.
Thanks so much. Okay.
Okay.